Hello and welcome back. This is video number 2, and in this video we're going to talk about the business manager and setting things up and why you need to have business manager. So before we talk about pixels, it's crucial that you go ahead and create a business manager. And we'll talk briefly about it first before we go ahead and do that. And then of course after that I'm going to show you around the business manager to give you an idea of why it's so important. You should never log into your Facebook personal ad account. You should always create your business manager so that Facebook sees you as a business. Now, the good thing about business manager is it allows you to centralize all of your ad accounts, your Facebook pages, your Facebook pixels, and even give people access to certain pages, certain ad accounts that you might hire in the future. So if you have, let's say, for example, a Facebook ad specialist, you can give them read-only access, or you can give them campaign level access so that they can create ads for you. So just to give you an idea of Facebook Business Manager, if you go to facebook.com/business/tools/business-manager, you'll get a glimpse of why Facebook sees Business Manager as such an important tool. So as you can see, it says manage everything in one place. And it says control and share access to your pages and accounts and more. You can see what's going on. So you pretty much can do anything from the Facebook Business Manager. So as you can see, you can give existing permissions to certain pages, to certain accounts, to certain people. And what that allows you to do is protect your account. You see, back in the day when Business Manager was non-existent, you would have to literally give people your own personal Facebook account. So this is a great way to kind of bypass that. So in terms of security, you don't have to do that. So what I recommend you do is go ahead and create an account and then go to business.facebook.com, which is over here. And you'll see a blue button that says create business. And then of course you'll see this right here. So all you have to do is simply put the name of your business or account name, your business email, and click next. Once you do that, you have created your business, and then we can log in. Okay, so once you create your Facebook Business Manager, you're going to see something like this. Now, I've blurred out some private information, but you'll kind of get an idea. But on the left side where it says people, you can click that, and then of course you can invite either people that you outsource Facebook ads to. You can invite your virtual assistant to have access to certain pages and so forth. So pages, you can create pages, ad accounts, you can create more ad accounts. And then of course pixels down here, you can create additional pixels. Now bear in mind that each ad account has its own pixel, but pixels down here will allow you to create a pixel, which thereby you can share it with different businesses. Now, up at the top left-hand corner where it says business settings, if you click that, you will be able to get a bigger menu of business managers. So for example, ads manager will allow you to create ads. Audience insights will allow you to kind of get an idea of who to target. We've got pixels down here. We've got page posts and a lot more. So the most of you will typically use Ads Manager, audiences. So you can create custom audiences, which basically means you can create segments of people, maybe that visited your page, or you create a different audience of people who purchased your product, or people that visited the add to cart but did not purchase, and then you could perhaps show a retargeting ad to them and things like that. So this is kind of just a glimpse of why Business Manager is so important. With that said, let me show you how to get access to your pixel or even create a pixel in the next video. Hello and welcome back. This is video number 3, and we're going to talk about how you can get access to your Facebook ad pixel and how you can also go about creating new ones. So all you have to do is simply go to business.facebook.com and log into your business manager, as we talked briefly about this in the previous video. And up at the top, you want to put your mouse over here. And to the right, you're going to see Measure and Report. And underneath this, you're going to see Events Manager and Pixels. So what you want to do is click on, you can either click on Pixels or Event Manager. In this case, we'll click on Pixels. Now, bear in mind that the user interface can change, but a lot of times it will be the same in terms of what to access and what you have access to and all that. So really what you're interested in are the pixels. So right now in this account, you can see that I have several pixels, and we can get an idea of the traffic that is going to them, the standard events, and we'll talk more about standard events and why they're important in terms of being inside of your funnel, trying to figure out, okay, is this person just a lead? Have they opted in to your landing page? Have they purchased? Have they taken a certain action? So it's wise to create different standard events to get a better idea of who completes certain actions within your funnel. Otherwise, you're not going to know, right? So to create a pixel, all you have to do is click on Add New Data Source, click on Facebook Pixel, and it'll bring up a menu that looks like this. So all you need to do is simply name the pixel. So depending on what you're trying to promote, or put it as your business name, you can put this here as long as you know what that is going to be in the future. So if you name it something that you will have no idea what it is in the future, then that's a concern. So make sure that you name it something that you're promoting, something that is related to your business. And then of course, as an option, you can enter your website URL right here. Now, when you're done, you can click Create. Now, before we do that, you can see that it says create up to 100 pixels with your business account. Now, I will say that if you're promoting different products, you may want to have a different pixel for different products. And the reason being is because what the Facebook pixel is it's basically a piece of tracking code that gathers data about the people that visit a certain site. So let's say, for example, that you're promoting scuba diving. So you're not going to want to have ads related to scuba diving and ads related to car repair all on the same pixel. Because what's going to happen is the people that are interested in car repair, Facebook is going to gather that data, and then they're going to gather the other data of the other niche, and then it's going to mesh it all together. So the purpose of the pixel is not just for tracking, but to tell Facebook what kind of customer that you are trying to attract. Because later down the road, as you begin to collect the data, you begin to train the pixel, as they say, then you will be able to create lookalike audiences where you can tell Facebook and say, hey, go out and find customers similar to the people that are visiting this page where the pixel is located. So you want to make sure that you have totally different pixels for totally different niches. So just keep that in mind when you create your pixels. So go ahead and do that, click Create, and you're good to go. Okay, so once you create the pixel and you fill in your name and the website URL, you're going to see this pop-up. The next thing you need to do is get your pixel code. Now, it gives you 3 different options, and of course, like I said, Facebook can change. They change their user face a lot. But what you're looking for is the manually install pixel code yourself. Now, if you want to email these pixels to your developer, you can do that via the third option, but we're going to click this. So as you can see here, it says step number 1, locate the header code for your website. So what we want to do is we want to find the pixel, which is this item here. So if I click this, it will immediately copy the pixel. So right now I have the code on my clipboard. Now we're going to need to insert that code, as Facebook is saying, in the head tags. Now, if you do not know HTML and you want to give it to your developer, that's fine. But for the most part, if you're using something like a website builder or a landing page builder, then you want to basically put the tracking code, which is what the pixel is, into the header tag. So I'm going to give you an example by using a program called ClickFunnels, which allows you to create landing pages. And it's very similar concept as other landing page builders, but basically you want to put this in the head code. So we'll give you an idea of how all that works and how to do all that when we talk about funnels later down the road in the end of the video course. Now, another thing you want to do is on step 3, it says automatic advanced matching. We want to turn that on. So we want to click turn on. So we want to turn all these on, and then we want to click continue. Now, at this point, Facebook is going to talk about standard events. Now, we're going to stop here because that's enough information. So what I want you to do is go ahead and create your pixel, get the code, and put it on your clipboard and save it in a safe location. And don't worry about standard events. We'll talk more about that in the next video.